Okay, this video I'll be looking at 7 different Millennium Falcon model kits, MPC to Bandai, small to large. And so the first kit is a little tiny Revel kit that's made for primarily little kids. It's a little snap together piece. It's just a couple pieces and you put them together and they'll like it just fine. Not a lot of detail. And the next kit is a little bit of a bigger kit. It's a snap tight kit as well. It's a Revel as well, and there's not a real lot of parts to it. As open up the box, you could see there's just box ain't too bad. And here's the directions. It's basically a one-page. It's probably like 10 steps to it. Not a real lot to it, but you don't need a real lot to it. And in the baggie is the landing gear, the cockpit, and stuff. And that's a little sound thing there. I'll play that for you in a little bit. And it's not really too bad of a kit. Also in the box here, there's engines, but it's pre-painted. But you could do a lot with it if you do a pretty good paint job with it. It's going to be pretty cool. It's about a $20 kit. There, it's now, as you can see here, I'm now opening up the Bandai 350 1000 scale 2-ship set, and it's Bandai. These are going for about anywhere from $60 to $90 right now because they're not making them anymore. The worst part is these are decals, and decals, those really suck. You could buy extra off-brand stuff for them. The detail is really good, but you got to be pretty skilled. I'll tell you, because to paint these little things, and look at that detail for such a small ship. The detail in there is fantastic, but you will need some skill to do that. And as you can see here, some size comparisons of all of them. Here's the Bandai on top of the Revel, and the Revel on top of the Bandai, and the Bandai. Everybody's on top of each other. But yeah. Now here is the 1/4/4 scale. Now, as I said before, the Bandai one, the small one, you will need skill. But here's the Bandai. I did pre-paint it already with some primer. Shows up a little bit better in the camera actually. I'm eventually going to finish building this thing. But the detail for this is awesome. I mean, it is really great detail. And you could get this kit for about 80 bucks. I've seen it at, I think, HDA Model Works. I'm not getting paid by them at all. I'm not getting anything from them, but I think they got it for $49.95 right now. But I've seen it on eBay going for 60 to 114 bucks. And this kit you could also get in. This is the Force Awakens. You could also get A New Hope and Empire and all those movies. That's about $50. I don't know why this Force Awakens kit is a little bit more expensive than the other kits for some reason. But you could find this, if you look around on eBay, you could find it for 60 bucks. Now, the directions are great. I mean, it's a great direction book. It also shows you how to put the lighting kit in, because you could get a lighting kit for this kit too. And the decals are really good too. I mean, they look really good, and the size of it is, it's bigger than the one that the Revel kit that I showed you previously. And the decal, the detail in this kit is remarkable. I mean, if you want something that's going to fit on your shelf really easily, this is the kit to get. I mean, now I'm just going to lay this whole sucker out on the table and show you how much room it takes on the table. And it does take quite a bit. There's a lot of parts in it. The parts count is pretty good. And here's some pics from the trees. One thing about this kit is it only comes with the square radar dish. I don't know why they did not put the round one and the square one, just to make some money, I suppose. But if you want to do an older version of the ship, you can't get it, which is unfortunate. Just the square radar dish. Now this is a 1/72 fine molds. You could find this for about $250. And also, this kit is under Revel's name too. Revel bought the mold for it. So the Revel kit, it's around that same price, but you got to make sure that you get the Master Series. I think HDA has this kit going for $269.95 right now. At eBay, you might be able to find it for $167. Some people are going to be asking a lot more than that. I mean, up to $300. The parts count is like 904. There's a ton of greeblies you got to put on this thing. Here, I'm just unboxing it. I'm going as fast as I can with that. And as you can see, the detail it's amazing. And this is the Empire Strikes Back kit. And look at these figures. Those little figures are so detailed. I mean, they really, really are nice. And decals are really nice on this kit too. Everything on this kit is exceptional. And you have to use glue on this no matter what. It's not like the Bandai kits. And this kit, 900 and something parts. I mean, it's going to take you a while. And I'm not taking them out of the baggies because, you lose these little parts, you're not going to find them again. I mean, there's so many small parts to this kit, and there's 3 boxes, and there's a lot to it. And you could light this sucker. You could get parts from Shapeways, green strawberry to even do it up even more. And here I'm going to lay this one out on a table now, and like I said, I'm not taking them out of the baggies. And clear parts is with the decal sheet. It takes quite a bit of room on the table. Look at all those holes. That's where you put all your little tiny greeblies in that thing. And here we go, looking at some of the pictures of the screws, and there's a lot of stuff here. Can't say that Fine Molds doesn't do it right. Now this is an old Return of the Jedi kit. You could find these on eBay for around $50. Some of them go for $80. It depends upon the box. There's blue boxes, there's this box, but this is the Empire Strikes Back. And it's not really the Empire Strikes Back. I'll tell you that in a minute. It's got a very short, it's really easy. There's not much to the kit. You got some clear parts. You could light this thing up as well. But there's the top of it. And here's this is the New Hope Star Wars model kit that I built 100 years ago. It's got some weird things going on with the colors now. But if you turn this upside down, see, that's the New Hope. And the kit on the left, that's the New Hope. Even though it says it's Empire, it's not, because the Empire kit, which they changed the bottom of, which I'll show you in just a second here, this is the Fine Molds Empire Strikes Back kit. They put more landing legs on it, and there's those 2 boxes there that, after New Hope, apparently Han Solo modified his Falcon more. But anyway, there's no difference between the Empire kit and the other kit from MPC. There's detail of it. It's not too bad for what it is. If you want to do something really quick, that's it. Now, here we go. This is the Bandai. This is the 1/72 Bandai model kit. This is the creme de la creme. This is the perfect grade Bandai Millennium Falcon. This kit goes for a pretty good amount of money. Not as much as the D'Agostino Millennium Falcon, which is like $2,000. Well, more than $2,000 actually. But this has 680 parts. You could get this for about $275 to $400 on eBay. You'll see people asking $800 for it. You could, apparently Big Bad Toys is having something going on where it says $359.99 at a pre-order. That's with the light kit and everything. I'm not so sure if that's accurate or not. If it is, that's a really good deal, because this kit also comes with a lighting kit if you want. Now, if you look at the directions here, the directions look fantastic. I mean, the artwork here is great. Not as great as the Fine Molds kit, but the artwork is really something to see. Now, Flory Models did a build of this kit, and it was a pretty cool build. And I don't know if I know there's other people that have built this online, but if you look at the detail of this kit, I mean, and the size is it's bigger than the fine molds kit, as you can see here. I mean, by at least an inch or two. You know, that's pretty darn good, and you don't have to. The detail is unbelievable. Look at this detail here. I mean, that's unbelievable. You don't even get that in a fine molds kit, and you know, you don't have to put every greebly on. I mean, there's a lot of greeblies that you still have to put on this kit, but not as many as you do with the fine molds kit. And the size of this kit is tremendously big, and the detail is as big as the kit. I mean, it's so darn good. And look at this stuff. I mean, damn, that's impressive. And here's even more impressiveness. I mean, look at that. That's outstanding. And then if you compare that with any other kit, which I will do in just a moment here, we'll look at the fine molds, the back end of the fine molds kit, and you have to put all that stuff on there, everything. And there's really tiny parts. I mean, there's a big difference there. I mean, what they did with this kit is unbelievable. Now, if you look at an MPC kit, and very soft compared to that. Apparently, they laser scanned the 5-foot model. I'm not sure if that's true or not. And look at all these trees. I mean, that's a lot of stuff. And everything's great there. I'll show you some still pictures of it towards the end. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. And again, I'm not taking anything out of these baggies because there's a lot of small stuff, and you drop that on the floor, little small parts, well, good luck. The decal sheet is outstanding as well. They might be a little bit thick, I'm not sure, but Bandai does a really good job with their decals usually, so this should be good. Now, you don't even need glue for this kit. That's what's amazing. I will when I build it, but you know, and you know, you could go and buy stuff from Shapeways and all these other companies, Green Strawberry, and to put another $250 into it to even get it more accurate. Now look at all this stuff I'm putting on the table. This is a really large table, and I'm filling this table up like crazy. I mean, it fills this table up. And that's quite a parts load right there. And I gotta say, I think it's about 600 and something pieces or parts. There's the parts tree, all in a baggie. Hope that it gives you a pretty decent look at what's going on with it and the beauty of this kit. You're not going to get anything better in this size than this Bandai kit. As much as I love the fine molds kit, which is not the New Hope kit. This is really cool to have the New Hope kit in this detail. And this is the Falcon that I grew up with and loved. And the clear parts, everything about this kit is outstanding. If you could find it and buy it, go for it, because this is the kit of kits. And get the lighting kit. You know, why not? Thanks for watching. I hope you like and subscribe. I hope that helped you out. And thank you